Hi, everyone. Welcome to Why LifeVantage, Why Now? My name's Courtney Watkins, and I'm joining you from Snow, Utah right now, which is about 10 minutes away from our home office, our LifeVantage office. And today you're joining me with my friend, Dr. Ashley Laughlin from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And she's had a chance to come out to Utah and to the office and really experience the feeling of who LifeVantage is and what we are doing. Ashley joined LifeVantage with us, you guys, last month, and she's now the #1 enroller globally in LifeVantage. So if you have been saying, what are you guys doing? I love following Ashley. She's one of the best I've ever seen promote a product, share her story, and take us on her wellness journey. I'm not kidding when I say this morning I texted her and was like, how has your body transformed this much in 30 days? Like, seriously, how? This is blowing my mind. But Ashley knows digital marketing. She's made multiple six figures digital marketing, building a brand, and being a top 10 Beachbody coach. And if you guys are familiar with that brand, with the compensation plan, that is one of the hardest ones I've ever seen. I've been in the industry for a little over 10 years, former Rodan and Fields, RFX, car, all those types of things. And one of the reasons why we wanted to get on here today was to show you what makes this company and this opportunity so different. And I know, Ashley, I joked because we did a three-way call. It was outside the gym. What was it, like after Thanksgiving? I don't know. It was around Christmas. And she had swore off ever doing network marketing. And I had people after we announced Ashley texting me, how did you guys get Ashley Laughlin? You should hear the way she talks about network marketing. She swore she would never do it again. So, Ashley, your story is so powerful. You are so fun. You are literally a force. When you walk into the room, you're just magnetic. So, we're excited to just hear from you what you saw in LifeVantage in this company that most people have never heard of. And you came back into the industry because of this, and now you're literally crushing it and shattering records.
Thank you for that very kind and complimentary introduction, Courtney. Yes, so I had never heard of LifeVantage, and my friend Lacey, who I see here, I worked with her at Beachbody. I saw her talking about this GLP-1. It was natural, and I turned 40 in July, and I have four little kids. And so I was like, okay, it's going to be hot rich mom summer. Like, I'm going to get super sh in shape. I'm going to lose weight. And it didn't happen. I actually gained weight. I think I gained like 15 to 20 pounds since July I was working out. I was getting 15,000 steps a day. And so my thing was I'm going to get 10,000 steps by 10 a.m. And every day in my stories, I would share my Apple Watch, like by 10 a.m., 10,000 steps. And you guys, I couldn't lose weight. I was gaining weight. And so I was desperate. I saw Lacey talk about this and I was like, girl, like I'm sold. I'm buying it. Well, I don't even need any information. And she's like, well, do you want to know about the business? And I was like, oh, I don't know because I was with Beachbody. I got to the highest rank, went on the trips, did all the things, and I left at the peak of my career there because I was so burnt out with just network marketing, with dragging people along. My income with their compensation plan was very dependent on the people below me. And I just hated having to put pressure on them so that I could get the money that was due to me. And I was like, I'm done. So I pivoted and I started creating my own offers, my own courses, mentorship, masterminds, all types of things. And I've been doing that for 5 years. So when Lacey was like, well, do you want to know about the business? I'm like, not really, because Beachbody actually shut down in September. So they sent out an email saying we are no more. And so all of these people were scrambling who had stayed with Beachbody to find a new home. And a lot of them went new places and were trying to recruit me. I mean, trying to recruit me hard. And I'm like, do you not realize that I am anti-MLM now? Like, I don't want to be a part of your business. I literally have a podcast and have done podcast episodes on network marketing. So she's like, well, just get on a call with Courtney. And I'm like, okay, I hate calls, guys. By the way, I absolutely hate getting on the phone because I have four small children who are always screaming and crying. Like right now, they're in the basement with my dad, my mother-in-law, and my husband. That's how many adults it takes to like keep them in one place and quiet. So anyway, I'm like, fine, I'll get on this call. And Courtney was just this like breath of fresh air. And she's like, you can just be an affiliate. You can just share the products. Or if you want to build a team, you can, but you don't need to recruit a ton of people. And I'm a savvy businesswoman. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll monetize it. I'm sure that people will want this because I have done a really great job of building a following where they will buy whatever I sell. I mean, like anything I say I'm using, people will buy. So I'm like, I know people want this. It'll be easy to sell. And I'll just, share it in my stories once in a while. And then they're like, Courtney's like, we want you to come to Utah and meet everyone. Are you available tomorrow? It was literally like the next day. And I was like,
We move
oh
fast
no.
around here.
Yeah, but it was like I was able to negotiate for like the following week to get some childcare. And I went out and was just like, wow, this is unlike any of the other network marketing companies out there where yes, you can just be an affiliate and you can just sell the products. But if you want to build a team, you can and you can get to the highest rank with only two other people. Whereas in Beachbody, I needed to have like thousands of people in order to get to the rank I got to. And it was very stressful. And that's why I was like, I'll never do it again. And so Life Vantage, I loved the new compensation plan that they rolled out, the Evolve plan. I loved that you could just be an affiliate. You didn't have to build a team. I loved all of the executives. They were all just very humble and down to earth. And I loved that nobody knew about it because in my world, all of the people I had done Beachbody with, they all went to the same places. It was like two main companies they all went to. And I was like, well, they're all competing against each other. And here there's literally no competition. Nobody is here selling this. And nobody has this GLP-1 activator, which is what people want. And it was just primed perfectly for me. Like I told Courtney in my Beachbody days, I was not the typical Beachbody coach. And here's some lessons for you. Every Beachbody coach was like showing their abs, lifting up their shirt every day, picture of their abs, doing, sweaty workouts. And I am a lazy girl. I hate working out. So I would like do the bare minimum every workout. I would not show my abs because I didn't have any. And I would just appeal to moms. And so my daughter at the time was like a stage 5 clinger. So every day I would record myself doing my workout at home, holding my daughter and modifying it. And that just took off. I recruited so many moms who saw themselves like the inability to work out because you have children that are just like up your butt all day long. And that's how I built my business and made $1 million with Beachbody, hit the highest ranks because I did what everyone else wasn't doing. I didn't follow the pack. So anyway, I was like, wow, I have this audience that I built with lazy girls, and they're gonna love this GLP-1 because it allows them to be lazy too. It's not like with Beachbody, I had to sell sacrifice. It was like, okay, you got to follow this meal plan and you got to push play and you got to say no. And it was just selling something that was hard, whereas this is selling something that's just a tool to make things easy. So it was just perfect. And I just felt like this was perfect. So anyway, I'm digressing. I'm going to get to the point. So when I started, my initial goal was to just share this in my stories. And so I did. I made a post about it. Literally the first post I made about this, Courtney, I remember you blowing my phone up. I posted it like 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday and
Mhm.
immediately had like 500 comments of people asking for info. And I was like, okay, well, I guess people want this. Literally was making sales that night, the next day, and was like, okay, wow, like this is really in demand and easy to sell. So I've just been showing up every day, documenting my journey. Like today's day 45 for me. And every day I'm like, today's day, whatever, and here's how I feel. I created a customer chat with everybody who's purchased through me, and it's just nonstop testimonials. Every day, the women are in there like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how good I feel. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this, this, this. And I'm just sharing those testimonials. So I keep saying, this is the easiest business I have done in my 10 years online because I'm literally just sharing my journey and my customers' testimonials. And people are coming out of the woodwork, like my mother-in-law's friend's sister's cousin to buy this off me. It's just wild.
And I think you mentioned this morning you had a new consultant enroll in Canada today. It's like
Yes.
this truly is a global opportunity. And that's one of the things that I love from my background in network marketing. I knew how powerful going global would be. And we just didn't, in my other company, we were open in like 3 countries, but not as strong as in the US. And in this company, we're pre-launch to those other countries. We're ramping up to really be available for them March and April. And the fact that you're already getting in and you're seeing such virality with this, Ash, one of the questions that I get is people are like, I'm just not an influencer, all of those things. And two thoughts have come to my mind, and I know we've had a conversation with this. One is I'm meeting influencers and they're coming in, and we've had this really exclusive opportunity to sit down with the CEO and do things like that, which we'll go into in a minute. But one of my thoughts is a lot of the influencers are people that are just like me, or just like a lot of people on this call. But you really act like this is your business as CEO, this is your career, and you do show up every day. Like I've known your protein pancakes that you're making, your daughter that went to ballet, what you ate, how you're feeling. I mean, seeing your results pictures. And so you're really bringing us into our lives. So, one of my thoughts is really kind of anyone can do it if they want to. But my other thought is like Lacey and I, we've been over here just grinding normie style over here sharing. And one person can change your whole business. So one thing is you don't have to be an influencer. Go find one. But the other thing is if it does interest you, you can really take people on your wellness journey with you, is which is probably where you began in your first business anyways, was really learning how to leverage social media.
Yeah, social media is so powerful. And I was just on a call with one of my clients for my other business, not for this. Um, and she's posting all of these images she made in Canva, and they're very educational. And I'm like, listen, nobody wants this. People want to connect to you. Right now, the trend of 2025 is personal connection. The people that I follow that are bigger than me, I've noticed this shift where they're all doing daily vlogs. It's like spend the morning with me from 6 to 8 a.m. Spend lunch with me. Here's my evening routine. Here, I'm a mom of four, and here's my morning. Literally every one of them. And the era of faceless marketing is over. The era of educational content is over. And I was telling people, like, if you want to make sales, you need to show results. People don't want to be educated. They want to see what this is going to do for them. So for me, you'll see that I am constantly sharing my before and afters in progress. Like I have 42 more pounds to lose. So it's not like I'm waiting until I've had this big transformation. Like literally on day 3, I did a video and was like, look how I've changed in 3 days. It wasn't that much, but that was huge because people were like, wow, okay, like 3 days. I'm going and sharing other people's testimonials and their results. And that is what gets people's attention and sells. So if you are willing to show up and be authentic, like I am constantly sharing my story, my struggle with food and with body image and body weight, if you were just willing to be an authentic human and pretend that the camera is just your best friend and you're taking your best friend, imagine you're FaceTiming with your best friend and she's in a different state and you're just bringing her through your day, like that is what people want to see. They want to see the real you. They don't need facts, right? Facts tell, stories sell. So the more you can just tell stories and be real and take people through your day and what your journey is like, the more successful you're going to be.
I no, I totally agree. I love that so much. And I really do feel like you are taking us behind the scenes and the fact that these products work. Just even looking, the picture here of you with the red lips, like that's what you looked like in December when you came out for the red carpet, right? And then the glow
Yes,
up,
yes, yeah.
right? Like these products work. And that's another reason why I know that you're seeing the results that you're seeing is your conviction in the fact that you've done a wellness journey in a really hard way. I don't know how you guys did all the containers and the workouts and like all the things that you were doing. And now you're basically using 4 products and
Mm-hmm.
just incorporating them into your lifestyle, like you talk about the lazy girl way. But Ash, the other thing I'm seeing is like really this glow up era, this 2025, that we're interested in a glow up and we're not interested in counting macros and we're not interested in doing those hard things and like grinding. We really want to incorporate it into our lifestyle and really make this like a self-care glow up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hustle culture is out and self-care is in. So, and I feel like I know coming from the fitness world, um, and here's what I'm always telling people, and I kind of get angry when I go into like the big Facebook group with all the people on this, and they're like, here's a story. One of somebody who just bought from me a few days ago, she purchased and then immediately messaged me and was like, I don't know, I think I made a bad decision. I went in the Facebook group and there's a lot of like toxic diet culture going on in there. And I'm like, yes, I know. Like, please ignore that group. Just you are going to be intuitive. I keep telling people be intuitive, listen to your body. It's called the mind body system for a reason. It's going to make you more cognizant and mindful of your cravings of what your body needs. And that's how I've been selling it because in my past, I did Beachbody and it was all of these very restrictive meal plans and cleanses and whatnot. And I would follow it for 21 days or 30 days, but I would never truly make a lifestyle change because I was forcing myself to eat foods I didn't like and restrict and starve. And I couldn't wait for day 31 to like binge eat again. And then find the motivation to get back on track and then never would happen and then I'd gain weight and it was this constant roller coaster and yo-yo dieting. And then I found this and I was like, I am not going to diet. I am just going to take these products and I'm going to listen to my body. And it's crazy how I'm actually, for the first time in my life, like craving vegetables. Um, and I'm a sugar addict before this. And Lacey was telling me this. And I remember when I first talked to you, Courtney, you said on the phone, it'll make you crave healthier foods. And I was like, BS, like, no way. And I am just like shocked that my taste buds have changed so much so quickly. Today I took my daughter to get donuts and I got my other kids donuts and I'm sitting in the car. She fell asleep in the car. These donuts are next to me for an hour. And I was like, oh, the smell of these is making me sick. Whereas before this, I would have downed 3 of those donuts at least. And instead, I'm sitting in the car while my daughter's sleeping. I'm texting my husband, he's at home. And I'm like, can you please make me some tofu and hard boiled eggs? Because I want to make a salad when I get home. Like, instead of eating the donuts, like, this is wild. So I'm telling everybody, be intuitive, listen to your body. It will tell you when you're full and don't overthink it. Because if you're like, I'm going to diet, I'm only going to eat healthy, then you're going to be craving bad foods. And then you're going to get into the cycle of binging and feeling bad and feeling defeated. This is a miracle, basically. And all of my customers are saying the same thing that they are just so more mindful. And if they want some cake, they'll have some cake. But instead of eating 15 slices of cake, they're taking a few bites and being done. So I think that's the real big game changer is that this truly allows you to be more mindful. It's called the mind body system for a reason. And it allows you to get away from that toxic diet culture and truly be lazy with your fitness and, or not fitness, but with your nutrition.
I agree. I think this mind body system, I mean, look at it. It's the biggest launch in company history, really in the industry. We sold out a 5-month supply in 13 days. You weren't even here yet. When you came in, I don't even think it was in stock at the time. And you guys, this is it's a mindset shift because there is that diet culture that people think to lose weight, it's either like starvation or different things like that. And in this even in this industry, like we're still figuring out how to coach people that you are being mindful, right? It's like your little BFF that's like, we're good. But there's some habits in there and there's some programming that we've had in the past. I mean, I remember when I think it was in elementary, Slim Fast got invented and it was like, I'm doing a shake. And we're changing that. And that's one of the things that, Ash, if you can just speak on what you see with we know people are using GLP-1 in there's so many in some way, shape, or form, right? And so with this just being called a GLP-1, it's the first to market of a natural activator that's naturally activating that hormone that we naturally have, right? And so we're helping our body to just work optimally. And where you see this being a once in a lifetime opportunity, because I know you and I were talking yesterday about how when we've sat in the office with the CEO, Steve Fife, and I think every time we've been there, he's like, I just got off the phone with an investor, right?
Mhm.
Like people are knocking down our doors. The stock is proof, like it is skyrocketing. And it's a publicly traded company. What you're seeing, and really why we're telling people now's the time. Now is the time to do something like this. If you could just speak on that, I think that's huge.
Yeah. So um, I keep saying that it's very hard to get in on something at the beginning. And while LifeVantage has been around for 15 years, this is, I feel like, truly the beginning of LifeVantage. And what I've been saying in my marketing is number one, there's no other company that is backed by science like LifeVantage. There's no other company that has a GLP-1 activator that does dual activation, direct activation through the cells, and then indirect activation. So yes, there are other GLP-1 products, but they do not even come close to what we have to offer. So I don't even consider them to be competition. This is the only thing it's patent pending. But beyond that, the social media landscape, I've talked about how powerful social media is. It's like when you meet people in person, like that requires a lot of energy exchange. And I am somebody like lazy girl. I love things to be automated. So my entire business is very automated and I can reach people all over the world. When somebody comments on my reel, ManyChat takes over, Zapier tags them, triggers an email sequence. They get all of these sequences. I now have like 26 emails that are going out to them over the course of, a month. And that's how I'm able to make so many sales. I'm not talking to these people. I very rarely will talk to the people who buy from me, and I'm the number one enroller, not to brag, but it's because social media allows you to reach so many more people with such less time and effort. And so there's very few people doing this online. And so I keep saying it is an untapped market. There are very few LifeVantage consultants taking advantage of the social media landscape and what is possible. And so if you're already a consultant here, I want you to realize like what is possible for you if you really double down on your social media and get some automations and systems in place. And if you're thinking about LifeVantage, like do you know how hard it is to come across timing like this where you can get in when things are about to explode? And Courtney said, like Steve Five said, all week when I was there 2 weeks ago, he was like, all week we've been on calls with investors. People want to invest in this because they know it's about to explode and their profits are going to be through the roof. And so if you can get in now, you're going to reap the benefits of that.
100%. So that's where, okay, someone that's never looked at network marketing, they're like, okay, someone sent this call and said, hey, there's this influencer that is crushing it. Basically, you're monetizing your wellness journey with products that are proven, that are patented. This beautiful activator that we're looking at NRF2, that's really our flagship product. And that's where LifeVantage began. That's the story, that's the heart, and that's the identity of LifeVantage is that we are activators. So while other people are supplementing their body, which there is a place for that. It's like a band-aid approach. We're actually going in and activating your body in what is like biohacking, right? And Ashley and I've really looked into these studies that are published, that are proven from places like Harvard, Stanford, American Heart Association. And this Protandim is patented and it has all those studies. Our collagen is also won awards. And the GLP-1 natural activator is patent pending, which is phenomenal. So this is like the monetization package, but this is really the part that hooked Ashley in was the affiliate model because she's done the hustle culture. I've done that as well. And this is where it really began. And this is what's intriguing to people that are leveraging social media like you to say, I don't want to build a team. I don't want to do that side. I feel exhausted or I feel let down by whatever my other company did. So this affiliate little model sales piece, this is built into the team building side. So if you want to just speak on this a little bit, that would be amazing.
So network marketing has a really bad rap and stigma attached to it. And so there's a lot of anti-MLM people out there, a lot of people, I was one of them for a while after Beachbody, especially when Beachbody shut down, because not to badmouth another company, but they didn't give anyone notice. They were just like, we are done. And people had been making significant amounts of money. Like these people had been with Beachbody for 20 years, making six figures a month, and to take their income away in one email, I mean, that's really shady. So people don't like that. So I don't like to market it as network marketing. I market it as be an affiliate because affiliate is very sexy right now. Everybody wants to be an affiliate. You could be an affiliate for anything, right? Amazon affiliates, like, yeah, but you make no money as an Amazon affiliate if you don't know this. You'll make like 10 cents if somebody buys something off you. So then when people come in and they're like, okay, I'm sharing this, they naturally, as an affiliate, are sharing. And then other people want to become affiliates with them. So it's just at this natural evolution to building a team. It's so funny, Courtney. Right as we started this call, one of my customers upgraded to a consultant. And I was telling the executives, like, I have so many customers who I don't even talk to about becoming a consultant, just log in and on their own become a consultant. So I'm building a team without trying to build a team because people are starting the products, realizing, wow, this is incredible. People are asking me what I'm doing. I can give them my link instead of giving them Ashley's link. I can get a kickback. And so I feel like the way network marketing has been operated is like build a team, bring in bodies. You got to build your legs, you got to build your downline. And this is the complete opposite. And I love this approach of like, let's get people on the products and then they're just naturally going to want to share it and be promoting it. Or some people are savvy and are just coming right in and saying like me, I signed up to be a consultant right off the bat because of you guys. I do have a lot of people doing that, but it's just when you're marketing it, try in my personal advice is don't market it as like join my network marketing business. Instead, I've been marketing as monetize your glow up, be an affiliate, and then that just naturally leads to them building a team.
And I know we had talked about, we've both did, I mean, I think like our uncles, our grandparents all were enrolled in our previous companies. Like if you had a social security number, like get in so that we
Yeah,
could rank advance. And there is none of that here. With the
yeah.
fact that you and a few friends can literally reach the top ranks of the company, this is where it's the evolve. And really and truly, LifeVantage has evolved in the industry. And
Mhm.
there has been a couple waves that network marketing was really popular. And I think when we got into our previous companies about 10 years ago, there was a wave. And there's another one right now where people are wanting to be affiliates. They're wanting to monetize their scroll. They're taking us behind the scenes. And so as an affiliate, one of the things that we've looked at is really looking at your business in either 10K growths or even a 40K growth. And so the way that people were rank advancing in this company before or that timeline, we're totally shattering those new timelines. The 4 minute mile has now been run, that there's a new standard that has been set because of the fact that you don't need 1,000 people all doing a certain requirement in some balance and some strategy in different ways. Like you said, when you come in on that affiliate model and then you start showing the duplication of that, inviting other people, sharing your link with other people, the team building's already built in. So from the beginning, you're not choosing one or the other. They just merge together. And this is the piece that I've never seen in a company before. I've looked at a few different compensation plans. And when I look at my other one, I'm like, how in the hell did we do that? It was like the hardest thing. And here, they really reward you off of these habits of helping other people be successful. So with this leadership match bonus, they're rewarding you for starting to show those behaviors of being a leader and helping other people that said yes to you being successful. But the community and the collaboration piece is something that I really love is just that abundance mentality that the company is really in it to help everyone succeed. It's not like there's this one team or this one segment that's like doing something different. We have a lot of leaders on this call. And we have some of our corporate team that got on to support us as well. And with this leadership pool, what is so cool and mind blowing is that the people that have been building this company for 15 years, all of their efforts in what they've built, their organizations in multiple countries around the world, that when you reach this executive rank of EC1 and above, you get a share of that whole company. So they took the whole shares and they took 4% and that they divide that up for us. And I know actually with you, you have really big goals. We were chatting about it between, and it's something that's naturally happening because you're sharing your glow up and you're helping other people to do the same thing.
Yes. Yeah. It's just it's funny. I keep saying like people are going to ask how you are getting so hot and happy, and you can either direct them to who you bought from or you can give them your link. It's a no-brainer. And you're naturally going to to want to talk about it. It's so funny. I saw a video a year ago and it was like you can always tell who's on Ozempic because they don't talk about their weight loss. People who are like on a weight loss journey, it's like their new identity. That's all they talk about is their weight loss journey. But people on Ozempic, it's like, I'm not going to talk about this. And so when you're doing this, you're naturally just going to want to talk about it. And my customers, I had a customer say that somebody came up to her and said, "Are you on Zoloft now? Because you're so happy." And then I had this whole group of other women say, "Same, like I am just in such a better mood." And so I'm like, you're going to get hot, you're going to get happy. People are naturally going to be asking you, "What are you doing?" So it's just the easiest thing to share, and the products work. I've had a lot of people say, "Why haven't you been talking about your own courses and mentorship, things that I've been selling for 5 years?" And I'm like, I just am burnt out from that. Like selling those things, I have to be so intentional with like, okay, what personality type should I talk to today? What sales psychology should I use today? And with this, I'm just sharing, oh my gosh, you guys, like I got a box of donuts and I don't even want to eat them. Like that's all I'm doing is sharing my life and journey, and the products are selling themselves.
I love that so much and just monetizing your glow up with us. So we want to invite you to come and be a part of LifeVantage. And I really hope that you guys have seen what we have been sharing in the positioning, getting in front of this growth curve. No, we know we're just scratching the surface right now with the GLP-1 natural activator. We had it for literally 13 days in October. It was on back order until December 27th. And this is our first month that it has been fully available. And we're in pre launch to multiple countries. So, getting in right now and getting ahead of this curve, I know so many times before my friends had said, I wish I would have said yes to you 3 years ago or whatever. I feel like it's too late. And so, right now, if you're on this call, if you got this message, if someone sent you the video or said, take a look at this, you guys really deep dive and take a look at the studies, at the science, at the stock, and then also the amazing community and who's here. Because I truly believe that this is the year that we are going to put the name LifeVantage on the map. This is going to become a household name. So the part that people are like, what is LifeVantage? I've never heard of that. That's what excites me. That's how I know that this is a major life-changing opportunity. So if you're looking to be like Ashley and I and kind of do the lazy girl way, I mean, we obviously are doing other things, but we're incorporating something into our busy lifestyle, and people around us are noticing. I know I'm the same way. My kids came home, I joke like, did the house cleaners get here? Like, did the house smell? I'm like, that was me. Like, my motivation, just my energy, just the way that I'm bringing myself into my life. And that's really what our life's about. We're both manifestors, we're both like self-improvement and all those things. And I really believe that this activating our body was the missing piece, because you can manifest, you can put those affirmations out as much as you can, but if the inside of your body is not doing what it's meant to do, the other things are not as powerful. And so it's been really cool the way that we've attracted people, and that we really have a solution that we believe in that is really helping people's lives, both in their health and in their bank account. So our little tagline in LifeVantage is take it to make it. So you take something so that your body can make it on its own. So like this little activator, you are taking this so that your body is making antioxidants on its own. Collagen, take it, make collagen. GLP-1, take it, make GLP-1. You guys take these products and make money from your phone. It's that easy. It's never been easier. And it's also a lot of fun. Is there anything you want to add, Ash, to close up the call?
No, I think that you did a great job there. And I'm just so happy to be at LifeVantage. I feel like this is such an incredible opportunity. I feel like a new person. I mean, you guys have seen, you saw my pictures, which is embarrassing, but wait till you see me this summer. Just wait. But I just have so much mental clarity. I keep saying that I feel like somebody wiped my front windshield. Like I can see clearly again. And some of my customers said they almost feel buzzed, but in a good way. And I'm like, that's so true. Like, I feel that way too. It's like, whoa, but not like caffeine wise. It's just like, wow, like I feel like high on life, and I have IBS and all of my issues are gone. I feel like I've jumped timelines, Courtney. Like, do you feel like that?
Oh,
Like,
100%. I
yeah,
was just saying that to my husband. I'm like, I feel like I've timeline shifted, and I'm looking around at other people like, are you guys seeing this? Are
yeah.
you seeing what just happened to me? And it's like the other exterior stuff is catching up, and I've never been this secure in like what I am doing and what we're creating, and it is that timeline shift. I'm even cleaning out my closet. I saw Dawn do a story about it, Ash, but I'm like, if I wore this in 2024, like I don't want it anymore because we're in a new timeline. And thanks
Yes.
to GLP-1, we need to buy a new wardrobe anyways. So
Yes.
you couldn't have said it better. You guys, thanks so much for joining us. We're excited to see you be a part of this LifeVantage family, community, and team and feel what activation can feel like, seeing it in your body and in your bank account. See you guys.